Okay, welcome. Time for another strength session. After this, I'm gonna do some burpees. And got my light squats, 97.5. 3 sets, still 3 sets. Next week we're gonna move to the 4 sets, 8 reps, and we got some stiff-legged deadlifts with 122.5. That's it. I had a nice walk before this already. Some coffee at the coffee bar. That was my warming up. Just some walking, I did some mobility. It was real nice for waking up the body. Just easy. And now I'm gonna get gradually getting into the harder zones. With the finish of some burpees, of course. I saw Derek Towers, by the way. He got a power cage. Real nice. Love to see that. He was real happy. That first smell he got when he turned on the camera. I love to see that. It's amazing. It's funny how happy you can be. Two. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. So, I think Derek is gonna make some extra gains. Now I have some safety bars. So, I know how that feels. I'm feeling way more secure doing your heavy lifts. So, and Derek, if you're watching this, fail a couple of times so you know it works. It gives more security. First time failing for me was also a little bit sketchy because I'm not used to that. But now, don't care if I make a fail. I just let it, you know. And also, Rob Simpson did a powerlifting meet. He was squatting 170, benching over the 112, if I'm right. Well, it's crazy. Don't even know the deadlifts anymore. It was in the 200s if I'm right. Watching my birds, by the way, behind the camera. Saw some pigeons, some crow-like things. Second set. And I have one pigeon that I can feed by hand, by the way, nowadays. Six. 7. 8. I wanted to pause that last one. feeling better and better with squats. Although I noticed that I need to stretch a little bit more for my inner thighs. Third set's coming up, and then have the squats out of the way. Then we're going to do the deadlifts. So big shout out to Derek and to Rob. Also Rob is the one that makes my programs for those who don't know. At least my weightlifting stuff. Let's go. Way too long. Make your resting time shorter, is extra gains. Six. Seven. I'm on bar squat. Okay. Let's throw this off for a moment. Have to change my setup real quick. And we're going straight through like usual. Let's unload this one. Maybe I should get more bars to make it easier. I sometimes think about getting more bars, but more in the way of specialty bars. Would love to try that also. Maybe a chambered bar extra with it or something. But I want more stuff, and everything costs money. And that is not the problem, but the one I say that, be wise with my money, so don't spend everything at once. But maybe the first thing I wanna get, my next big thing, at least for this, is a pulley system, a good one, plate loaded pulley system, by the way. But that is an expensive thing, and that is not the biggest thing I was not looking forward to, but I have to change my whole setup. I have to unscrew everything and place my beams to the front so I can place the thing at the back. It's made for it, but yeah, less room, and I think I have to take the whole thing. I don't even want to think about it. The building this thing was incredible stuff. It took me a day or so because everything is so heavy. Can think of it. Every beam of this thing, I have to carry it pair one to the to the 4th floor. That is how heavy these things are, and you know, they're big and everything, but if you don't think this is heavy, this beam, I don't know how heavy, but this heavy. Talking but not thinking, so let's think a little bit. 20.5, 10 on here. What is 120? And a little one. So by the way, Derek, that you also got your weight plate, like that, hangers, pins, nice stuff. Real handy. So I don't know how it is with the Titan versions, but I can place them anywhere. I even have the option to place an extra piece to it. If I place this to the front, that I can get an extra piece to it with extra beams, 2 supporters and 1 extra like so and so. That I can have separate beams for my plate carriers, so I can extend even more and more. I'd love to get it also, but yeah, I think the space is the biggest thing. I'm already happy if I can place the pull system in there, and I have to place everything a little bit to the front. Yeah, this is what it is, I think, but it will be nice for training. Yeah, that was it. Oh, my I was not really thinking about everything. Let's take this. Now is it 4 times 8. I don't know if you can hear it, but the pigeons are sitting on my balcony. They're expecting food, so they make sound to let them to let me know that they are yeah, that they are there. That they are there. Let's work those hamstrings and everything. Oh, a little moment. Luckily I saw that right away. Forgot my collar. That would be pretty shitty. My plates dropped down from this side and everything went like this. I have even the possibility that it goes through my fucking window. Always check your collars. Little tip. That side I had on. Yeah. You know, if you have a gym with enough space and everything, and nothing, yeah, you know, and everything is rubber tiles and nothing can get broken. Yeah, okay, that is too bad, but I live in a place where a lot of stuff can get broken. Too small. Zo. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. What is this? directly have a way more systemic overload. Gonna take my break. Just play smart. So, gonna do some other stuff in my house. Some small additional muscle groups as rest, and then I go again. Like so. I was doing in the meanwhile some face pulls, rotator cuff stuff. Also some stuff with the bands behind me that I need to pull back for the scapula, and some planche exercises, because I'm doing that a little bit more, and was because I was strengthening my what do you call it, my wrist, but yeah, find also something in me to practice more planche type stuff, which I cannot do. Tuck planche, advanced tuck planche is the best I can do, so I need to work more on that. Second set. Six, 7, 8. Again, small resting bit. I'd love to go straight through, but I pulled the muscle once, so I don't want to have that happen twice or again. Okay, third set. And now, in the meanwhile, I was busy with my hand mobility. I need to practice that more, because I suck at that. I think for bulletproofing your wrist is real important. So I just put my hands down and stretch them just on the ground, my knees also on the ground. And then I stretch them up in either way possible. Make some rotations, just easy work, nothing crazy. Doesn't need to hurt or anything. But I do feel that it's stiff. And maybe that is one of the reasons I had a problem with one hand. Also, if you do a lot of burpees, you have only one position. So yeah, that's not good. I'm not doing less handstands lately. Normally those take care of that portion, but I need to do that more. Feeling good. Okay, short break again. Now I'm gonna get, in the meanwhile, get some planche leans in to strengthen the rest. Then I go again. Okay, final set. Got my planche leans in. Starting off just some rocking ones, and then leaning on my toes and leaning in with the scapula, I said protracted, say it right? But yeah, and then I did 3 20 seconds holds, and just as far as I can, and my wrist will let me. So I'm leaning all the way in here and getting good, you know, stretch on here this way, and also this strength building wise, really good. And then after each set, I do a contra stretch, of course. A little bit sharing of what I was doing. After this, by the way, I'm gonna do some grip strength stuff, dumbbell raises for my wrist, that kind of thing. And then after that, I'm gonna do some burpees. But then I have my whole plan, and maybe some handstands, by the way, before the burpees. So yeah, then I have everything in check. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I was going a little bit slower. Last reps, just to make sure that I do not have that bouncy stuff. That can be devastating. But it's also harder. So do this to the side. Gonna put you out. Small swamps. Gonna do some stuff for my own. And then burpees. So that keep repping.